Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another SuitU guide video. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to always get in the top 1%. I'm going to say always in quotations because it's not guaranteed, but these tips will give you the best chance to get a high score. So if you're scoring low, this video is for you. Now without further ado, let's get into today's video. Starting off with a huge disclaimer, like I just said, this is not guaranteed since the whole game is based around voting on other people and it's decided what other people vote for. It's just what's popular, what people just prefer, even though sometimes it doesn't fit the theme. It can be unfair, but that's just the way this game works. But you can increase your score fairly by having a high star rating, so I'm going to teach you about that today. Also, I do want to mention this game is kind of pay to win. I wouldn't say it is that much, but it is a lot more easy to get a high score if you spend money on this game. So I'm just going to say this once because I normally mention this in my videos, but if you are considering spending money, I would recommend getting the monthly card because this will give you the most diamonds for your money, and I would say this is more worth it than the fashion views. Even though it comes with a unique outfit, I would say invest in the monthly card. And if you time this right with a top-up event, you get stuff for free basically. So I just topped up for my monthly card, and then as a reward I got this recharge hair you can only get by getting VIP, aka spending money. There's no way to get this for free. Anyway, back to the whole competition. The first tip I want to give is make sure that you know why you want to be on number one. What I mean is that if you get in the top 15%, you often already get the gift box, which is the thing people often go for. There are three different ones. Here you can see the blue one, which is the kind of uncommon one. You have the orange one, which is the most common one. Then there's also a black one, but I can't find a picture of that real quick, but that's also an uncommon one. And you have the ones where you get an item. So if you've been playing for a while, at this point you should, I think around level 30 or 40, you will be getting to the point that you get all the items in the orange box. So personally, I wouldn't try to get a high score on those because you don't gain anything from that except for duplicates. So you want to get the blue or the black boxes because those have like the most rare items, and if you don't have that already, you get more items. Also, you kind of want to try on the ones with this unique items because as far as I know, there's no other way to get these items, so I always really try on these. And especially if you're free to play, this is important because you want to make sure you have enough diamonds or money to reset items and buy stuff. Because if you're wasting it on competitions, you don't even really care that much about winning. You're kind of wasting your money. If you want to get on a high rank, you will need to spend on everything to get the highest score, but because this is your week's competition score all combined. Personally, I stopped kind of caring about this one because often the people in first place spend a lot. I'm on rank 8 currently, but normally I'm around between 4 and 10, but that is also because I've been playing for a long time. So if you're new, do not pressure yourself to get in here because you will again just waste your resources, and I think it's more beneficial to go for the boxes instead of the weekly competition. Then before we go into the competition itself, it's important what you spend your money on. So there's always events going on basically with limited items. I would recommend spending your diamonds on these. Gachas are really unpredictable and there's a high chance you're not getting what you want, especially if you're free to play. So I would say go for these items. I also highly recommend always looking at the background pieces because background pieces are so important in competitions, and I basically always buy them. I don't really like this one, but normally I do buy them, especially if they have like a log of going on. Those are really important. I also recommend just getting these because they are on sale and they are limited. So if you buy from the regular store items, they're normally not really worth it. Sometimes those go on clearance too, so just be patient for that. So only buy those if you really want them because the limited items always do really well in competition, so make sure you invest in those. Then going into my next tip is making sure that you know what's popular right now. So for example, there was this hair, I think it's the one my character is currently wearing too, that was in the store, I think for diamonds. Everyone was using that. Everyone is still using that. Just if it's popular, make sure to get it too, even though sometimes you don't like it, just because it's gonna do well in competition. So also this is a very versatile item. Keep in mind what kind of competitions are coming so you can know how to style these. Now you're finally ready to make your competition and you want to get in the top 15% and you're ready to start. What do you look out for? First of all, make sure that you always fill both of these sections in. At the bottom, selection means fitting the theme. So in this case, it is the Christmas theme and Night of the Red. So you can sometimes click on this and it will automatically select the filter for these items. I did not purchase that much, but I did already buy the Christmas outfit because I thought it was so cute. So we're using that today. Then I also want to amplify how important it is to reset the unworn because this will also help with your star rating. Unworn means items that have an exclamation point. Since I haven't used these yet, they will have this. But if you want to use an item like these Uggs, it will say reset unworn. Click this, confirm. This will cost you money. You will not get another item. It will just reset that meter like it's new, and then it will go back to this unworn. And if you're really trying to win, I highly recommend getting these both full. Then once you have plated the whole outfit that you like, it is also very important that you change your makeup. You have the DIY makeups that you can mix yourself, and you have the pre-store ones, and also the ones that you can sometimes buy in store, so they are kind of limited. I highly recommend making a lot of DIY makeups. These always do better than the default ones, or use ones that are limited to events. So I'm gonna switch to this one. But using the default makeup is gonna bring down your outfit because it just looks too generic. So after you've chosen your makeup and your outfit, the most important part is the background pieces. As much as you love your outfit the way it is, you will have to add more, because more is more, and definitely in this game. So make sure you either fit the theme, and if you don't have anything fitting the theme, just add anything that matches the color. So for example, I'm gonna choose this one because it's a lot. I really like this. Is one of my favorite items because it's just out the whole background, and if it looks like a lot, it's gonna just do better in general. So we're gonna add just as much as we can here. Make sure you pick anything from like every category option that you have here, and again, more is more. So I could go for the red parts because it's red, but it kind of blends in too much. I'm gonna go for this gold because it's a lot. And then lastly, it's very important to use perfumes. You have a few. You have the ones that are 15, which these days you can craft, which is really nice because otherwise you have to buy them with diamonds. So I recommend using any of these. These do not add anything. They only have a visual. So you see the little green sparkles. That's all these do. So do not use these for an extra score boost because they will not help you. You have a lot of different ones plus 15, but it's just visually. So we're just gonna go for these music parts because I think it's matching. And that's all you can do. So this adds so much extra to your score already. So you're already gonna be high on the list for the score. So we're gonna submit this, and then we'll see how this does in the end. We got our results in, so let's see how we did. And we got in the top 1%, and we have a blue box. Unfortunately, I already had this item, but I can always use this in recycling, fortunately. As you can see, these tips do help. They are definitely not guaranteed, but using your perfumes when you really want to win is definitely a pro. Also, the top 1% versus the top 15% will not make a difference at all because the reward will always be the same. So even if you were in this top list like everyone else here, it wouldn't really make a difference in what you get. So even though it's really nice to be on the leaderboard, it doesn't really make a difference on your reward. So don't be bummed out if you're guessing in the top 15. Also, this is still really doable if you don't really have that many items, but just know when you need to utilize your things. So as you can see, my tips do really work out. Hopefully they will for you as well, and I hope you really learned something out of this today, maybe even one or two things that will help you in future competitions. With that being said, I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.